Sort of, oh God, she's now thinking the Yankees win a World Series. I'll save that for a sec. The Mets now, this is going to be ridiculous. The loss on Wednesday was one of the worst losses you're ever going to see when they scored 3 in the 8th off Parnell. You hear about that, good job, bad job. But the loss yesterday is terrible. Kershaw is pitching great right now, I understand that. But boy, I could have gotten the Met lineup out last night. I mean, let me get this straight. John Mayberry and Eric Campbell are going to hit 4th and 5th in the lineup, both in the 170s offensively, or thereabouts. That's what you're going to give me here. My cleanup hitter and my 5th place hitter in a big series in late July when I am basically battling my rear end off, just trying to keep my head above water in a tough difference with the Nationals just beating me 2 out of 3, worrying about the Cubs, worrying about the Giants and other teams. And this is what poor Terry Connors is going to send out there, and it's not his fault. They're going to send out there these 2 guys against Kershaw. I mean, I know they're right-handed. I had something to do with it, but still. Against the lefty. This is stupid. I mean, look at this lineup. I mean, my gosh, Tejada, Flores. I mean, think of 2, 3, 5. I mean, that's not Mays, McCovey, Cepeda, Jim Ray Hart. I mean, that's ridiculous. You can't win with that. What happens again? Perfect game through 6 innings. Again, I can throw a perfect game against that lineup. Big flat at City Field. Bruce can look at the figure. Eventually had 30, 35,000 there last night. Dodgers always draw. 4-game series. I mean, that's terrible. That is after they bring up the kid Conforto today. They have high hopes for him. He was breaking into minor leagues. He's going to play, obviously, in the outfit. He's a left-hand hitter going against the lefty tonight. Kadia's on the DL, and they've been unlucky with the injuries. I get that. And I know that they don't want to trade one of their big 4 pitchers. I get that. But, I mean, still, this is New York City. They haven't won it forever. They still act sometimes like a small market team, which is silly. This is getting to be ridiculous. I mean, this is who the Mets, if this doesn't shame Sandy Alderson and above him to do something, nothing will. You cannot survive in New York City. They're getting murdered in the back pages. I can show it to you if you want me to. The pathetic Met offense. You can't survive here. This is Clayton Kershaw, the Los Angeles Dodgers, at Citi Field for a big 4-game series. You sold 1 million tickets late July, and I'm going to show Mayberry and Campbell 4 and 5. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, come on. And I understand Alderson. He doesn't want to be, basically thrown into a trade he doesn't want to have to make. You didn't see the Pirates worry about Ramirez. Sandy did. Then they're waiting for David Wright forever. Who knows? The nose always hurt. I mean, you got to do something. Knock that too bad English. You have to do something. Please. You have to do something. I don't care what you do. You got to get the fans off your back. You got to get the media off your back. They're going to tell you, Chris, that's the time not to react when everybody's on you. Still, there is something to be said about throwing something to the alligators. The alligators right now is Chris Russo and a guy sitting in the upper deck. Show me something. You can't live with this. They're not going to get buried by LA this week. That's why that game Wednesday was so important. Because Greinke's going to pitch. He's going to walk here from California after the child was born to pitch. I mean, why not? I mean, he's got a great ERA. He's got an inning streak going. He'll walk from LA to pitch against this lineup. My goodness gracious me. This is ridiculous. You must do something. You can't survive with that. And the Yankees, how about them? Shine's been killing them all year, yet he goes home to Homedale. The newly married Bruce Shine puts the Yankee game on. He watches every pitch. They bury the Orioles, the bury in Tampa. They got a 30-game lead. They're going to win 110 games. They're going to go to the World Series. A-Rod, the Yankees. 844-643 Heat. The man bites dog a little bit later on. My engineer,